All right, hello, wine drinking people. Today is Thursday, April 14th, getting ready for the big wine seminar, the great wine seminar coming up tomorrow night, and the Borgogno tasting here. We got a lot of drinking to do over the weekend, and hey, isn't that what we do here at the Wine Watch? Professional wine drinkers. That's right, folks. You too can apply for a job, although we're really not hiring this time of year. We can, hold on to the application until the holiday season. We might need you to help us pack boxes over the holidays. But hey, you don't need to work here to do a lot of great drinking with us. We give you plenty of opportunities like next Friday night. I've been salivating thinking about the 2006 release of Brunello di Montalcino, one of my favorite wines, one of the 4 DOCGs in Tuscany, and Rosso di Montalcino, the baby Brunello. Also, a great wine. That DOC was created in 1984. The history of Brunello di Montalcino goes back over 100 years, but there was only one producer back then, really. I mean, Biondi Santi was really the only guy carrying the flag for this, well-regarded area today, but really it wasn't until just like 30, 40 years ago that these other producers started to pop up. And in addition to the tasting that we've got to promote, we've also kind of combined things. I was going to send out a separate email about 2006 Canalicchio di Sopra, one of the wines that we'll be serving. But in addition to promoting the event tonight, I've got a little history about Canalicchio di Sopra and some of the other wines that are available other than the 2006 that we're showing and the 94. That's right, folks, going all the way back to 1994 with this tasting, which is going on a week from Friday on the 22nd of April, right here. That's right, Good Friday, folks, right here in our back room. And we've got about 15 seats available. We already have 6 or 7, I think, sold for this. So just about half sold at the moment. But we have got some great wines we'll be taking down. One of the best wines made in Montalcino, Valdicava, our good friend Vincenzo Abruzzese. And then we've got our good friend Sandro Chia, Filippo Chia, his son, Castello di Romitorio, one of the hot new producers. Started in the 80s, kind of the third wave of producers in Brunello. And then, of course, Canalicchio di Sopra. This estate goes back to the early 60s, I believe 1961 or 1962. Primo Pacenti founded this property, and his son Francesco was in a few years ago to do a dinner at Mancini's, and I'll never forget this dinner because we had like 10 vintages of Canalicchio di Sopra in front of us. And, this man was obviously very young. He was just 20 years old at this point. You could tell by looking at him. And people were asking him, how old are you, Francesco? And he'd go, 20. And I go, dude, you have to be 21 to be a legal drinking age in this country. Do not tell people you're 20 years old with 10 glasses of wine sitting in front of you. That stuff may fly in the old country, but here you can get arrested for that. Actually, the guy that owns the restaurant could get arrested for that, but nothing happened, as you can imagine. This is a gentleman that's, was just a pleasure to be around, just a plethora of information. The next generation taking over this great house, Canalicchio di Sopra, a very classic producer. What does that mean? Well, they don't put Cabernet in with the Sangiovese. Okay, just like in 2003, a lot of people were accused of adding sacrilegious Cabernet Sauvignon to Sangiovese. This is the only area in the wine world where you can make a great wine with 100% Sangiovese by law. That's all you can use in the DOC or DOCG wines here. And they do have Cabernet planted in the vineyard because, a lot of these people have Super Tuscans. But that's not what we're talking about. Tonight, we are going to be introducing you, that's right, the first chance to taste this killer vintage from Montalcino, 2006. So check it out, all the wines that we're serving. In addition to the one wine that we have from 06, we're also going to be serving some older vintages from almost all of these producers. The entire lineup is listed on your fax, your email today. Check it out. I'm your host, Andrew Lamposoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.